Okay, I like these picks.
Let's blaze it up.
I usually like
It's Collins.
but sometimes
blazing
I really like my pick.
Eagles and
That doesn't mean
Bengals.
anything.
I'm taking the Bengals at
couple of
home
weeks, I think I've been better.
-3. Joe
We had the
Burrow
Jets
eats
last night
alive the
on
NFC
DraftKings,
like
so here we
Lamar
go.
Jackson. He's 10-1.
Let's blaze it
24
up.
touchdowns and 5
It's
picks.
Collins.
Their last
blazing
3
fire.
losses, Chiefs,
Cowboys
Ravens,
and
and
Falcons.
I like Dallas plus
losing close
3
games to good teams.
I think they're going to win
Joe
straight out.
Burrow's
Listen,
absolutely
it's a must-win,
on fire.
and they've actually been a
Leads the
better
NFL
road
with
team
5 games
than
with
a home
multiple
team this
touchdown
year.
passes.
The
And
Falcons,
100
6 of their 8
passer
wins.
rating.
Jalen Hurts is not
They've come
hot.
by 1 possession.
They're overvalued.
Their
Philly is
defense,
overvalued. Their
6
back-to-back
sacks.
wins came
Dak
against the
Prescott's
Browns,
gonna
maybe the
sit
worst
in
team
the
in the
pocket
league,
and
the
the time to
Giants.
throw. The
They
Falcons
had 70 yards
this year
passing.
on 3rd down,
Jalen Hurts
terrible.
is struggling.
Quarterback
Their
hit,
offense
sacks,
is
terrible.
easily the worst
A
first
comfortable
quarter
Dak.
offense
Said
in the
this a
league.
couple weeks ago
So
when Seattle
Cincinnati's
beat 'em.
probably
A
taking a
comfortable
lead
quarterback
and playing with a lead.
against
and their
Atlanta.
defense doesn't take the
I'm
ball
going to take the
away.
Cowboys
An
here.
NFL low,
28
takeaways
to
this year.
27 in a fun
I'm
game.
taking comfortable
Commanders
Joe
and
Burrow
Giants.
with a lead.
You know, I love the
at
number
home, lay the
4. I'm going to
points.
take the Commanders
30,
minus 3
24
Bengals.
They
outplayed the Bears.
Packers
It should never
and
have been that
Jaguars.
close. They
I
lead
mean,
the NFL.
Jordan
in
Love's
points
tied for the
per
NFL
drive.
lead in
That's
touchdown
key
passes.
gambling
He missed
stat.
2 starts.
Their
They
defense,
are
I don't think they
young
have great
and
personnel,
getting better
but Dan
by the
Quinn's
Sunday.
got them playing like a top 10
Green
unit.
Bay is
the
second
Giants,
in the league
a
in
bad
explosive
teamer on
plays.
short rest.
Jacksonville doesn't
They're
offer
0-4.
Jordan
At
Love
home,
missed 2
Daniel
games,
Jones
15
has not
touchdown
thrown a
passes.
touchdown pass.
His protection's
great
much better
left
than Trevor
tackle
Lawrence
was
will
out
get.
for the
And
season.
Doug Peterson
Their
and the
defense
Jags
now
he's
is on the
hot
field
seat.
too much
3-10 over
because
their
the
last
Giants'
13
offense
games.
is so bad.
Their
So
pass
their defense is wearing
awful.
down.
Third down
This is a bad
defense,
football
not great.
team. The
Only
Commanders
3
offensively
takeaways
since
again.
week 2
Jordan
have been
Love
money.
is going to be
I
really
think they
comfortable.
win straight
It's
out.
only 4 points. The
28
Jaguars
to
defense
20.
this season,
Lay the
it
points.
is bad.
Broncos and Ravens.
And bad
I
defenses
generally do
against
not
the
like
speed,
big favorites.
the
I love
efficiency,
Baltimore
and the
here,
coaching
especially
of Green
off a
Bay.
loss.
I'm
They're
taking
in
the
a bad
Packers to
mood,
cover,
and the Ravens at home are
33
money.
to 26.
Their 5 wins have come by an average
Colts
of
and
9.6
Texans.
points.
I like Lamar's
rivalry
6
game in
straight games
division,
of 100
Colts
plus
plus
passer
5.
rating.
Without
Derrick
Derrick
Henry
Henry,
leads
Texans
the
offense is
NFL
not
in
the same.
rushing. I
First
know
of all,
what the
believe it or
Ravens
not,
are.
the Colts
and
are the
their
highest
weakness,
scoring
the
offense in
back
the league
end.
in the 4th quarter.
I don't think
Why?
the Broncos will exploit.
Run game and
Bo Nix
excellent
on
coaching.
the road as a rookie
Jonathan
quarterback
Taylor,
has a
ankle
68
issue.
passer rating.
He's been
and
completing barely
Colts have
above
won
60%
4 of their last 5 games.
They've got
They just started
notable
off
injuries
slow.
to their right
C.J.
tackle.
Stroud, I
Their
like
wins
him,
have come
but
against
the
the
projection,
Jets
as
and
J.
the
Mac
Raiders
pointed out
and the
this week.
Panthers.
I
Without
think
Nico
this is a
Collins,
get-right
he's the third
game
most sacked
for the
quarterback in the
Ravens.
league this year and the second most
They cover
pressure.
the spread,
and
they
Nico
win
Collins
33-23,
and I
for
don't
this young
think it will
quarterback
feel
to
that
succeed.
close. I think it's a
Lions
27-26
and
game.
Packers.
I
think
think
the
the
Green
Colts
Bay
may
at
lose,
home plus
but I'm going
points.
to take them
Jared
to
Goff
cover. It's banged up a little. I'm going to take the Packers here plus 2.5.
Cardinals
Matt
and
LaFleur is
Dolphins.
a great coach, not
I'm
a
gonna
good
take
one.
Miami
They've won 6
minus
of their
4.
last 7
Listen,
games.
they're very good at
They're
home with
averaging
Mike
over
McDaniel,
28
and
points.
this game means not
You know
only a
what?
lot to
Jordan
win, but
Love
to look
or
good
Malik
and get
Willis.
that
The
locker room
offense
back
is
on
moving.
your side.
And they're a
It's a
very
different offense with
aggressive
Tua.
Green
When
Bay
they have
team.
Tua,
They're
they're
second in the
20
NFL
and
in
12.
big plays
Without him,
offensively.
they're 2-6 and
They
can't
lead the
score.
NFL in takeaways
Kyler Murray
defensively.
struggled last
This is a
week in a
very
win.
unique Green Bay
The
team.
worst
They're
third down
well-coached.
defense in
They're
the league
hyper-aggressive on both
is
sides.
Arizona.
An aggressive
Miami
team
at
can
home,
beat the Lions,
Arizona on a
who
short
are
week.
banged
I
up.
think Miami
Miami
translates
translates 12 different players this week.
Also,
on the
Arizona's
injury
given up
report, they don't
6
have
yards
Jameson
of
Williams
play.
over the top to
Justin
burn
Herbert
Green Bay
with no
secondary
perimeter weapons.
I
of
just
note
think
through
it's a division
350
rivalry game.
yards.
Green Bay
Tua
at home,
at
better
home.
coach getting the points.
This is a flex spot.
This
Titans
locker
kinda
room
got some
you start
rush yards
fraying
on
when you
Detroit last
lose
week.
and you
Be
lose
careful.
again and you lose again.
I'm going to take the Packers
Miami,
to win
if
it.
they have a chance,
An
will
upset
pour it on.
kind of,
Dolphins
but I don't really
win,
feel like it's
score
an
a lot,
NFL
30
upset when
to
the Packers
24.
win at home with a better coach.
Bears at Commanders.
28
I flipped on this
27
one this morning.
I'm going to take the Commanders plus
Rams
3. I
and
like
Seahawks.
Chicago. I like
Are
the
they
Rams.
good enough to go
Great
on the
coach
road
with
and win a game right now?
These
Really?
Thursday
I
games
like
are
them.
an
I don't love
advantage
them.
the following
I watched
week.
Minnesota's a good team.
They couldn't
They
beat
won
the
on the road.
Vikings on Thursday.
The
Extra
Commanders
rest.
have not
The
lost a home
Rams
game.
are one
And
of the better
Marcus
teams
Mariota
in the league when
when
they're
they're
healthy
healthy
when
when
Stafford and
78%
Puka and Cup and
completion
Kyron
percentage.
Williams
This
play. They're
O-line,
7 and
this
3.
run game
game. This offensive
second
staff.
least
Their
penalized
defense
team
was
in the
awful
league.
last year.
The
It's
Rams
not
are
as
a
bad
really
this
good
year.
team
It's
with a young
15,
defense,
and the
but
Bears
because they
three-game
started
winning
slowly,
streak has
people
come
bailed
against
on
the
them.
Rams without
Seattle's
Cooper
lost
Kupp and
4
Nakua,
out of their
the
last 5
Panthers and the
games.
Jags.
They've got all
Caleb
sorts
Williams
of
is
injuries.
one of the
Tyler
most
Lockett,
sacked
Noah Fant,
quarterbacks in the
DK
league this
Metcalf,
year.
offensive
His ability
lineman.
to move
Seattle
is
in the
fooling
last
people.
5 games,
He's under duress.
they're 1-4.
If they had a less
They have a
mobile
defensive
quarterback, they'd be
coach.
in trouble.
They can't get their
And they've got
offensive
all
line or their
sorts of
running game
injuries.
right.
Do the Bears.
This is a
on the
division
back
rivalry
end
game.
of
I get
their
a big
defense.
edge at
Corners
quarterback.
and
A
safeties
big
may not play.
edge at head coach.
I'm going to take
and
the
right now,
Commanders
a
to
big
win
edge in
health.
what will be a
The
very,
Rams are
very
finally
good
the
football
healthier
game.
team.
28 in the game. That hasn't happened all season.
Yeah, I think
Rams
the Bears
win,
O-line
lay the
is
1
not
point,
as good as we
27
think. Caleb
to
is making you think
23,
it's a little
Los
better than it
Angeles.
is. So I'm taking the better
weird
quarterback
eye
in a
on
lot
that
of these
Cowboy
games.
game. I
I
know
know division rivalry
it's a
game.
little bit of a flyer.
I'm just going to take the
I can't give away
underdog
everything, but we'll
in
talk
a
about it in
division
the final
rivalry
hour.
game.
Falcons, Cowboys. Did you
Jimmy
see the
Johnson,
Puka Nacua
two-time
thing
Super Bowl
yesterday?
champ, I think he's going to play. Champ, and also
He had limited
Fox Sports
practice.
If
analyst.
anybody's going to have inside info,
So,
it would be you.
you know,
I like
hey,
that.
listen,
and also,
you know
hey,
better than
Lamar
anybody
Jackson?
that
Sick
Jerry
Wednesday
likes
and
to
knee
talk.
injury Thursday. Hasn't practiced this week.
And he's gotten really
Remember when
noisy
Who's
over
the
the
backup
last
there?
2
I don't
weeks.
even know. Snoop
Remember,
Hunt's gone.
favorite part is when
Aikman
Debo was in the
critical.
hospital
The next
on
day,
Monday.
Jerry
And
came
I
out
said,
young
boy, that's a credible
professional
guy there. We
athletes
better
with
listen
excellent
to that
medical
guy.
care.
Get healthy
So
very
when
fast.
the noise is
Lamar
engulfing
practiced
you, and
today.
you didn't deal
if you
with it
think
maybe the first year with
sniffles
Jerry, he was doing
is going to
business.
keep Lamar
Every
Jackson
year
out of
you'd
a
hear more.
football game.
How do you keep the locker room?
I'm telling you
Jimmy,
right now,
quiet?
Michael
How do
Jordan
you
had a
get out
flu
of
game,
that
and we
stuff?
know it was probably Grey Goose.
Well,
I'm with
I
you.
think
Okay, I
Although
like
Grey
the
Goose
Ravens.
wasn't invented at that time.
You're
We
gonna
got to make
coach the
sure
Dallas
Lamar
Cowboys.
is starting before firing.
He
on the
practiced.
You're going to have to.
He did. Okay, good.
expect,
All clear.
You know, some
Got it. We'll
distractions.
be up to 10 in a minute.
You're going to have to expect.
And I believe Puka will
on
play.
a weekly
Let's bring in our buddy,
basis,
14 seasons in the
answering,
NFL, Chase
questions
Daniel
about
on
what
that
your
show
owner
facility
said.
before us.
So it
got
really,
it.
like I said, I think
You played for
McCarthy,
1, 2,
he
3,
knew what he
4,
was
5,
getting
6,
into
7.
when he took the job.
7
That's
NFL.
it.
I think any
That's it.
coach that goes
So
to the
it's
Dallas
interesting.
Cowboys,
I watched the moment the Jets game
that's what
last
they
night.
deal with, and it's
So
it's
all
really
these
not
teams,
even
you
up
see
for
the Jets did it,
discussion.
the Ravens
That's
did it,
what's
the
going to
Bills did
happen.
it, Kansas City did it. They
You know, there
bring
was
in
a story
good
this
a good
week
player.
about the
Okay.
facility
And
and the
I thought
tours.
last night it wasn't
And,
just a
you know,
play to Devonte
players
Adams.
wouldn't
I'm
say
like,
it
I'm
that
not
were
sure
with
they
the
could have done
Cowboys,
that,
but
a week ago
ex-Cowboys
were like,
that-
yeah,
so
it's a
you
bit of
tell
a
me
Zoom.
when you
I'm
were
just
there
trying
and
to
you
get
were
a bring in a
workout
very
in.
good player. It's
Listen, it's
hard
Jerry
within
the
3 days of
marketer.
practice. Like I thought
I don't think any
Devontae and
coach-
Aaron had a couple of big,
I don't think any
big,
coach
and
wants
kind of
that.
one of those body language. You look at
Again,
him.
Oh yeah,
It's not
I mean,
ideal.
that's exactly
Would
what
that drive
happened.
you
Like,
nuts?
I don't care if you've played with
Well,
Devontae
I'll
your
give you a
entire
quick
career.
story.
You are in a new system, in a
Jerry's
new offense,
close
in a
friends
new
with
place,
Prince,
and you go
Bandar,
and I did see that. That was
Saudi
exactly right. It
Arabia.
was like a little head
And
nod.
so,
And then we were
I
with
had
James
a
Jones on
rule,
the
you know,
facility
that,
this
you know,
morning. He's
with
like,
the players,
it actually,
you
the
know,
play
once
is
I
called
shut the
gap.
door after the
He just
game,
pointed to his team. He's like, we did that in
I'm talking to the
2014 with
team,
Aaron
and
Rodgers when I was there. So
nobody
it
could get
really
in. I got
hasn't
into it
changed a
with Charles
lot.
Haley when
I
he
just
was a
wanted
little
to
bit
see
late. I
Devontae
wouldn't
go
let
out
him
there
in the room.
and be the
So I
Devontae
started
Adams that
talking
we
to the
all
team
thought
after
he
the
was, but he hasn't been
Chicago
able to show
game,
it.
Right.
And I think with
at
that,
the end of the
it also
season, and
opened
we
up
had
for Garrett
just,
Wilson, who had 2 touchdowns
become
and
the
91
number
yards
one
receiving
defense in
along
the
with that.
league. And Dave
And it's just like
Wannstedt and
that's
all that
what
crew,
Jets
they were
fans
so proud, and they were
hope
ready for me to
this
congratulate
offense
the
could be.
defense for being
I'm
the number one
not
defense
convinced
in the
it can
league.
be that way. I think they
And I
have bigger
just about
issues,
ready to
but it was
talk.
good to see
And
those
there's a
2 guys
banging
get on the same
door
page.
Yeah, they
in the
have some
locker room.
systemic coaching stuff
And
and
here
infrastructure
comes
stuff I
Jerry
don't
with
trust.
Prince
But the
Bandar
teams
and
they
the
need to
whole
beat to get to the
entourage of
wild
people,
card, the
you know,
Miamis and the
want to
Jacksonvilles
hear
and the
my
Colts and the
post-game
Texans,
talk.
they're all in front of them, and they
And
play
so
most
I
of them
looked
at home, so they got a
them,
shot.
and I looked at the
Okay,
team,
so
and I looked at our defense
in your
coaches, I
era,
said,
not to make you
nice
sound like
game,
Dan
I'll see you
Fouts,
tonight.
but
Am I old? Am I old, J-Man?
but in your era, you didn't have the personal
He
coaching,
didn't
the
even
7-on-7
congratulate us
camps.
for
You
being
played
number
high
one
school,
defense.
college, and then you went.
But
Okay.
that's what you deal
And
with
so
if
I
you're at
am
the Dallas
much
Cowboys.
less willing to just say, let's give a guy 3 years. So I said this yesterday. If you dated a woman for 6 months, it got worse every month. It's not overreacting. It's, hey, it doesn't work.
Yep.
I'm watching Anthony Richardson. Okay, I like the O-line. I love the running back. I like the receivers. I love the coach. It's getting worse.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's short-sighted to me.
No, I think it's the right move. I think it's specifically the right move because the Colts believe what you believe. I know people in that building. I talked to them quite a bit.
It's a good roster.
It's a not great. It's a borderline great roster. They feel like they are a lot closer than a lot of people outside of the building seem.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And the reason is because, like with Anthony Richardson, the whole thing is you're not winning because of him. In fact, I would even go as far as saying you're losing because of him.
I agree.
And so when you bring in Joe Flacco, and let's just focus on this game, right? The Colts-Vikings game this week got so much more interesting because of the Texans' loss to the Jets. This is a massive game in the AFC South. It's there for the taking. And we broke it down on tablet earlier. It's like that Vikings defense with Brian Flores, right? What they do from a quarterback perspective is they put you in a really high-stress environment. From all the double-A gap mug, they're walked up, they're blitzing from the left, they're blitzing from the right, they're dropping out, they do a lot of stuff. And so I don't know if Anthony Richardson could have handled that. And so not only is it for the future, but Joe Flacco, he's seen every single blitz you could possibly bring in the entire NFL. It's not going to surprise surprise them. Now, are they going to win? I don't know. But if you're Adonai Mitchell, if you are Michael Pittman Jr., if you're Josh Downs, if you're Jonathan Taylor, you are loving this move because Joe Flacco can throw the ball deep, and that's what they do well. I'm seeing the Shane Steichen offense throw the ball down the field. Okay, Anthony Richardson is not a good deep ball thrower, hence 44% completion rate.
Right.
So if you're those receivers, you're looking forward to Joe Flacco playing.